And then having people say, is that real? Like, when you see something, you have to source it. You have to check and then check again. You should triple check that one.
Yeah.
Triple check.
That's why we went from Walter Cronkite, basically, to this guy, Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons.
Clinton Jaws, please subscribe. The View. It looks like they're going to have to apologize again. How much trouble can they get in 1 week? This time they go after Joe Rogan. They go after his intelligence, if you can believe that. They completely lie. They make things up. I'm going to show you what they said on The View. And then I'm going to show you what Joe really said. This is how they start their segment. They tell you, the viewers, the audience, how great they are, how they never get it wrong. If you want to go somewhere else and get misinformation, you go to Joe Rogan. If you want to get the truth, real news, you come to us. We triple check. We check it over. We never get it wrong. Social media, they're always getting it wrong. And these young people, they keep on going to social media. This is why. These lunatics. Listen.
Welcome back. Did you know that nearly 40% of young Americans get their news from social media influencers?
Instead of you?
Who skew towards the right, according to a new Pew report.
Pew.
There's also been a mass exodus from Elon Musk's social media site X.
They don't even know why they're clapping.
Over to the new site Blue Sky. So if this is the young generation's mainstream media, does it just intensify the echo chamber that is already cable news?
Well, I'd like to do a little PSA that just because you saw it on one of these social media sites does not make it true.
Did you know that?
So circulating posts and then having people say, is that real? Like, when you see something, you have to source it. You have to check and then check again. And it doesn't matter who sent it to you or who you're looking at and thinking, oh, this person's right. A lot of the time, we've got AI, we've got a massive misinformation and disinformation campaign. It is the #1 near-term fear of the Global Economic Forum. People want us divided, and they aren't just here in this country. They're foreign adversaries who are infiltrating our social media because it is prudent for us to stay that way. But so when you see something that really pisses you off, you should triple check that one.
Yeah.
Triple check it.
That's why people like our show, because they know that we are checked by ABC News. But
We're checked by everybody.
Yeah, I mean, if we're
checked by everybody. They're checked by ABC News, guys. That's why they always get it right. Oh my God.
That's why people like our show, because
That's why people like their show. After saying all that, saying how precise they are, how perfect they are, what does Joy Behar do? She just blurts us out. The news you can count on.
That's why people like our show, because they know that we are checked by ABC News. But
We're checked by everybody.
Yeah, I mean, if we're wrong, we have, the legal note here.
Watch everybody's faces here.
We went from Walter Cronkite, basically, to this guy, Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons. I checked it. He believes in dragons? He believes in dragons.
Did you triple source that?
Yes, I did. And he also thinks that dragons, like dinosaur-y type of animals, roamed the earth when people did. So this is the type of really, really bad information that's going out there.
Bad information at Joe Rogan's place. Did you know that, guys? Good information at their place. Joe believes in dragons. Fire-breathing dragons. They want you to think he's going loony. First of all, who cares if anybody believes in dragons? Most people believe in aliens. But okay, Joy, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You want me to come to you because you're credible, right? You're credible? Prove to me that you're credible. I'll do it for you. I'll fact-check you to prove your credibility. Joe, do you believe in dragons?
You know what I'm really fascinated with is things that existed like only in myth, but that every culture has, like dragons. Like I had this guy, Forrest Gallant. He's a wildlife biologist, and he thinks that there's a real possibility that dragons were an actual thing. And that...
Well, when they have lived, like when dinosaurs were around?
No, they lived alongside humans. That's why there's all these records and all these different cultures. And, there's Chinese culture has dragons. Japanese culture has dragons. Ancient Europeans have dragons. Like dragon is not a fire breathing. That seems to be bullshit. But maybe even
What kind of, like, what would their purpose be?
well, they're probably like a crocodile that flies. There was probably like more than one kind of really dangerous reptile that they called dragons, like Komodo dragons.
Right, Komodo dragons.
Giant
exist,
lizard,
right.
they call it a dragon, right? Crocodiles, dragons. The question is whether or not one of them actually flew. Because we know that pterodactyls were a real thing. And if
I mean,
pterodactyls...
they probably were real then.
Nah. I think it's probably something like that. You know, some kind of like enormous bird-type creature.
Starts it off with saying they're a myth. Admits there's no fire-breathing dragons. His own guest says they were probably real, right? And what does Joe say?
Nah.
Joy, you failed. Again, thanks for the tip, but I'm sticking with Rogan. What a lying sack of shit.
What's that?